So yeah, hey guys. It's it's like climbing a mountain. It's really difficult to have ADHD to motivate myself to start a side contracting business for the career I used to be in. I just don't it's a thing with money in ADHD. Just because there's money does not motivate anybody or me with ADHD. Money is not a motivator for people with ADHD. It needs to be passion. And it's such a tricky line to walk. It's crazy how hard it is to do something on your own in this day and age. Whereas taking a paycheck is easier. It's like I spoke about the path of least resistance. That path of least resistance, that easier path, is never, it always seems like it's just the easy way out, and it's not as, for me, it's not as rewarding. For people with ADHD, it's like, you know, I've been trying this, right? I got laid off 2 years ago. Not 2 years ago, about a year and a half ago. I'm trying to get some contract stuff. I'm trying. It's just I can't push myself. I'd rather be making the jewelry, which again with ADHD, you jump between things, right? It's always a constant jump. I'm doing this, or I'm doing this, I'm doing this, and it's never. I can never be the master of one thing. You can't master something. If you have ADHD, it's very hard to master something. One thing. Normal brains can focus and master one thing because they don't have a problem with executive function. They are able to keep their brain on one thing. But again, I always say how ADHD is a superpower. It really is, because if you have ADHD, you're constantly searching, constantly trying to find that next thing, something to make you passionate, something to kick something off. And it just doesn't happen for me at work. It doesn't. And I just got to tell myself it has to be this way. The way I'm doing it now, it has to be this way. It can't be the other way. I can't betray myself and go back to that career. I know people that don't have ADHD are going to be just saying, just go back to work. Just go back to work. It's not that simple. It's never simple for somebody with ADHD. The society, the work structure, it just wasn't made for us. And there's got to be something different. So if you are with me, let's figure it out. You and me together. Let's figure it out. And let's be happy. It's Thursday. It's great. The Knicks are doing great. Let's stay positive. The other problem is when you are trying to do something like this, your sleep schedule is going to be off. My sleep schedule is terrible and I can't fix it. It's incredible, right? When you have a job, it makes you get up in the morning. When you don't, when you're trying to do your own thing, you can't. I can't. It's crazy. And that is why I'm not giving up. Hell no. I am not giving up. I'm going to do this shit. Okay? Let's do it. All right, guys. I'm sorry I got all emotional. I'm just trying to get there. Trying to get there day by day. Oh boy. All right, guys. This was a tough one. All right, I'll talk to you guys later. I gotta get in the house. Yesterday I listed 10 items on eBay. Today I gotta go in. I gotta do that again. I gotta just keep listing, keep selling, because that's what I want to do. I want to make jewelry. I want to sell it. I want to resell jewelry. I like to resell. I've always been into reselling, but it's hard. It's hard. And it's even harder going through a spiritual awakening, because yes, I consider myself spiritually awakened. I don't have an ego. I can do videos like this. I think to be a social media influencer, you can't have an ego. You can't worry about what people think. That's why I'm just going to put this video out there. I'm doing it. I'm doing it because this is my struggle. My struggle is the day-to-day little things, the staying motivated. I know if I go back and do a 9-to-5 salary job, I said salaried, right? Because I want to also do contracting. If I go back and do that salary job, I'm going to fall into the same things that I did before. My timesheets will be late. I will make people upset. People will take things personally when I'm late with things. It'll run through my head. I'll be like, I gotta do this, I gotta do this, I gotta do this, but it just doesn't happen. I can't keep doing the same thing and expecting different results. That's crazy. I come back to this spirituality stuff. It's important. It's important stuff. I like the spirituality stuff because it talks about the universe. It's pie in the sky stuff. You know, it's like, look, I know that I am good enough. I'm good enough because I'm conscious. I'm alive. If you are, you know, I struggled for that. I struggled with that for years, and I didn't have the intellect to figure it out. But now I have the intellect. Now I have the tools. I just need to make it happen. And it's and then you have the whole thing with, you know, you got to make a living, you got to make money, you got to have a place over your head. It's society, the noise in society. It's just deafening. But I'm ready to. I always say that. I'm going to do another video like this. I'm going to do another video like this in 2 weeks and say the same thing. It's tough. But, you know, I'm doing it. And if you are trying to do it, then let's go. Let's go. All right. That's it. I'm done ranting. I'm done ranting about everything. Because that's my struggle. My struggle is that. And that's it. So really, there are no problems, right, in life. It's just solutions, right? So there's a solution to everything. Most things. You know, I know I can do it. And that's got to be it. All right, guys. I will talk to everybody later. And I'm going to go, I got some catfish. Ooh, catfish. I'm going to cook some catfish. Catfish is great. And I've got some, I bought some carrots. What am I talking about carrots before? All right. Go buy some carrots. They're good for you. Good for the eyes. Okay, bye.